Hello everyone, so today we are going to solve this LeetCode problem, which is minimum cost to convert a string. It is a medium type of problem. Let's see what this problem says. It says that we have been given two strings, source and target, both having same length, that is length n, okay, and consisting of lowercase English letters. We have been also given two character arrays, original and change, okay, and an integer array cost, where cost of I represent the cost of changing the character original of I to change of I. What this problem says that, see here, our source string is given, we have to convert it into our target string. And how can we target? By using this original array and change array. Means suppose here from changing A to B the cost would be 2. Okay, and then what it says that you can start with the string source in one operation and get character x to change character y and cost z. So what we have to do, we have to return the minimum cost that is required to convert the source string into the target string. Okay, so how can we see this? So to change from A to B the cost is 2. Now to change B to C the cost is 5. To change C to B the cost is 5. Now to change C to E the cost is 1. To change E to B the cost is 2. And to change from D to E the cost is 20. Okay, now our source string was A B C D and target string was A C B E. So this is same, no need to change. And here from B to C, so B to C our cost is 5. Okay, now C to B, C to B our cost is 5. Okay, and from D to E our cost is 20, so it becomes 30. But here our output is 28. Okay, how can we see that? We can convert C to E first, then E to B. Okay, then also we can go from C to B. Here our cost adds only to 3. So 3 is smaller than 5. So we can replace it with 3. Okay, then our new cost would be 5 plus 3 plus 20, which is 28. So we have to keep that also in mind. Okay, so how can we solve this problem? We can solve this using Floyd Warshall algorithm. Because how we can convert it into this problem? See, we have been given only 26 characters. Okay, and we need to change it also to 26 characters. So we can take a 26 by 26 matrix and see how A converts to A. So cost is 0. A, B, A conversion to B, what is the cost? We can store it from here. And using Floyd Warshall algorithm, we can find the shortest path to convert from any X character to any Y character. Okay, now let's see with the help of code how we will code it. Okay, so first we'll define our this matrix, okay, which is 26 by 26, and also we'll define a very large value which we'll store in order to track the values who can be converted. Like from A to A we can't convert because its cost is already 0, so I need to convert it. Then we'll initialize our distance matrix. Okay, how we'll initialize? For int I equal to 0, I less than 26, I plus plus, for int j equal to 0, j less than 26, j plus plus, and our distance of I and j would be equal to, if I equal to j means no one need to convert it, then we'll initialize it with 0, else we'll initialize it with our very large value. Okay, because the cost to convert a character to itself is 0 only. Now let's see in the direct transformations how will happen. Like for I equal to 0, traverse the original character array, original dot size plus plus I, and u would be equal to original of I minus a. We are converting the characters to indices. Okay, v is equals to changed of I minus a. Okay, now in our distance factor we can keep this, which is equals to minimum of distance of u comma v comma log of, if multiple distance exists we'll take the minimum distance. That's why we have done this. What these two are doing is, suppose our original a to b, then it is minusing a to keep this index is 0 and this index is 1. Okay, got it? Because here 97 minus 97 it would be 0, 98 minus 97 here it will be coming 1. Okay, now let's see. So now what we'll do, we'll apply the Floyd Warshall algorithm. Okay, for int k equal to 0, we'll traverse to each character, and then for I equal to 0, I less than 26 plus plus I. Now if our distance of I comma k is equal to inf, then only we'll continue, otherwise we will not continue. Why? Because then both the characters are same. Okay, therefore their cost is already 0. Now in j equal to 0, j less than 26 plus plus j. Okay, if now we'll check if distance of k comma j is not equal to inf, means it is already assigned some value, then what would be our distance of I comma j? It would be minimum of distance of I comma j comma distance of I comma k plus distance of k comma j. What we are doing over here is, see, first we have initialized here in this for loop. What we have initialized, we have initialized any character from A to B and its minimum cost. Okay, but over here what we are initializing, we are checking, suppose if A to B and B to, if A to E and E to B, here the cost was 10 and here the cost of 1 and 3, therefore here total cost is 4. Therefore the minimum cost to convert becomes A to B not 10 but 4. So in this loop we are doing the same. We are checking if from moving X to Z, we are not checking only direct cost. We are checking from anywhere. If we reaches here and its minimum cost is less than 10, then we'll initialize it with that cost. Okay, that was what we are doing over here. Okay, let's continue. Now what we'll do, we'll calculate the total cost. Okay, which is long cost is equals to 0, and define one variable to store the source dot length. Now we'll compare the each character. For int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, then we'll convert again our characters into indices, because in our distance vector matrix, that there we have stored our characters in the form of indices only. Target of A. Okay, now if same character is there, means u is equal to v already, then no need to change, simply we'll continue. The cost is already 0 because it is already converted. And if the distance of converting from u to v is equal to inf, then we can't change it because there is no given, it is unreachable, then we'll simply return our -1. Otherwise we'll just increase our total cost by the distance to move from u to v. Okay, and finally we'll return our total cost. Okay, so this was the problem. If you have any doubt, just put it in the comment section or any suggestion.